Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, we have the scraps, the tiny scraps that are down the bottom of my drawer. There are many of these scraps. I've been working very hard on my scrap drawer, collaging a lot of it into an old magazine. Yeah, I filled up the magazine and still I have piles and piles of this sort of stuff. So I'm just going to make some little clusters, some little paper clusters, and pop a staple through the middle of it. These are handy for sticking on the back of envelopes, as page tabs, as just decorative elements on a page, onto a pocket, whatever. Yeah, I'm simply going to put a staple through the middle of them, and if down the track I want to put them in something that has a specific theme, then I can stick a little flower over the staple, or a little mushroom, or a little bird, or whatever it is that I would like to cover the staple up with. But a lot of the times I just leave the staple. I don't mind staples, so yeah, these are kind of finished as an of themselves, but you can still jazz them up at a later date if you'd like to. So I'm literally going to sit here and tear up these scraps and pile them up and put staples through them and see what we end up with at the end. Anyway, I'm sure you get the idea. This is what I'm going to spend my afternoon doing, and we'll see how much of this paper I use. Not enough is my guess, although I do end up making quite a lot of these. I'll leave you with a photograph of what I made in the end, and yeah, it's a good way to use up scraps, but doesn't use up as many as you'd like, unfortunately. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today, guys. I appreciate your company as always. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.